Why, hello. How are you? How are you today? Today is a great day. Why is it a great day, Jesse? Because I booked 2 new clients today. I'm building a business. I'm excited about life, really. And I'm just getting started. And you'd say, well, you just got started several years ago when you were born. Yes, I did. But I grew. And I'm still growing. And still at 42, I grew, and I grew some more. I just keep doing it. Because it's part of life, right? It's part of what we do. So, within that, I thought I would talk about the thing that I do, which is I help people discover just how powerful their bodies are and how I can be the tool that helps them get there. Well, you're a tool, are you? Yes, I am the tool that helps them get there. Let's make sure that that is exactly what it's supposed to be. So, when I talk about that, I talk about me being the transformative part, the catalyst in someone's life where they've been looking for something or a sign. And you might say, oh my goodness, there's a lot going on here and you seem to be talking about yourself a lot. Here's why. Here's why I do this. This is why I give back to you. Because in 1999, when I treated my own health like a garbage truck, I didn't treat my health very well. And you might say, well, you were young. You were just trying to figure things out. Yes, I was. But now I'm older. I'm older to gauge what is good and what isn't quite as good. And I wanted to share that with you because when you don't look after your health, there is no wealth. No health, no wealth. Because you can't have a happy body that makes successful decisions to make you money. But not only that, to live, to absolutely live, and to live the way that you want to, live happy. We shouldn't be out there. If you look around, like this is a simple thing that I do with my kids. I say, look around. I want you to find one smiley, happy person. Might be in a mall. Might be at a train show. Might be at someplace downtown. Might be at a park. Everybody has this dumpy, sad face on, or they're stern, or they're, I'm working right now. I'm doing stuff. As if to seem engaged and going about their life. And yes, you know what? You are. But here's the thing. Many of you don't smile out there because you don't feel it. You don't feel it from the inside. So let's get to it. Let's get down to the dirty. The dirty is this. If you don't look after your health now, you're going to be looking after your illness later. If you don't look after your health now, you are going to be looking after your illness later. Here's why. The simple decisions you make every day, what you eat, what you drink, what you put in your system, and that's not only consumed by the 4 inches that you have up here. It is what you listen to on the radio, on the way to work, in your car, what you watch on YouTube, other than me here talking to you about that very thing. It's who you hang around with, especially your coworkers. It is who you chum around with after work. It is the way you talk to yourself. And you might say, well, Jesse, that's a long list of things. I mean, how could I? Stop with the excuses. Stop excusing yourself from living your best self. Because that's what I did. I would always have an excuse for myself not to live my best self. And there would be a day where I would let myself off the hook, which became every day. Well, just one more day, I can get better tomorrow. My younger years, 16, 17, I had a lot of things going on with candida and acne and the way the diet went and the gut flora that I had. And oh my goodness, this sounds so frou-frou, Jesse. Yes, it does. You got to look after your gut. if you don't look after your gut and how you process food, this is your, some people call this your second brain. Some people call this your third brain. The first brain, other people will call your heart, because your heart seems to know how everything feels before your brain does. So does your gut. You've heard the expression, trust your gut, right? Trust your gut. Where do you think that comes from? I don't know. It could just be a thing people say. Yeah, there must be an ounce of truth in that somewhere, and it got boggled up somewhere down the line where people were just using it as a phrase because it's just something people say. Yeah, it is. But it's more than that. It is trust your gut, because your gut knows, it feels things just like your heart does. All right, reeling it back in because I'm in the weeds a little bit here. Got to contain myself because I'm so excited about this stuff. Okay, no health, no wealth. Look after your illness later, because if you're not looking after your health now, that's what you would be doing. It is understanding ingredients. When you go into a store, high vibing organic food. Why that is such a thing? Well, Jesse, I live in a small town and I can't possibly afford the groceries right now. I get it, but here's the thing. You're not going to be able to afford the costs that are associated with your health when you get unwell later. Stop making excuses. I don't want to hear it. You are number one, my friend, and I am rooting for you. I am here to support you. Your subconscious, like mine for many of a time, rules, schools, and fools, as Dr. Wolf would say, how you go about your life. And that's something that they're doing too. But your health is the best and most significant and the most valuable asset that you will ever own. And it's in you. You embody it. It is a part of you. So if you treat it like a dumpster truck, and there's nothing against garbologists out there, by the way, you do a hefty job, pardon the puns. I'm glad to hear that you do all the great work out there. Thank you for cleaning up what we do. But if you treat this like a garbage chute and you consume everything without reading labels, without considering that tonight might not be a great night to have a burger and fries, as I have every other night this week because I haven't had enough time, because I haven't planned, because on and on it goes, right? It is important to do that. I had a habit of consuming and over-consuming food. And I was over-consuming food because I was emotionally eating. And I was emotionally eating because I did not feel that I had a place in life. I did not feel good about it. I did not feel good about my relationships. I did not feel good about my mom or dad. I didn't feel great about my relationship with my brother either. Those are things that I have mended throughout the years, and I have, it's perfect, getting perfecter. But it is also something that we teach each other when it comes to boundaries. Another edition, Jesse will have that another day. For now, your health cannot come second anymore. After you see this video, I want you to take action. I want you to start buying organic food. Jesse, they're spraying our organic food. You're right. Find a way to clean your food. Find a way to find a farmer who has the food that you need. Find a way to go out and get that grain-fed cow from a farmer and go in on it with a couple other people that want to do the same thing. Go find duck eggs. Go find chicken eggs that are from the farmer. Don't go to the store. Go right to the source. And it's okay if you still go to the store, that's fine too. I'm just saying, the alternatives and the choices you make now will reflect many years in the future. Don't believe me? Orchards, apple trees, crab apple trees, The growth that you see this summer and the blossoms you see this summer is a reflection of how fertile and how much rainfall and how well the environment for that tree was 2 to 3 years prior to this year. It shows up, it echoes later, and you will see whether it was great or you will see whether it wasn't so great, it was dry. Well, Jesse, you can just about say that with every other plant and every other tree out there. Yes, you can, but I'm giving you an example. If you invest in your health now, the results you see tomorrow and years from now will be a reflection of how well you took care of yourself today. Let that sink in. What you do to invest in your health now will reflect today and years to come. Those choices that you made to stay healthy. And I'm talking about adequate sleep too. And I'm talking about getting right with you, getting right with that connection to you, because that is important. Living your best self means getting in touch with this thing right here, your heart. Getting in touch with that. And that means trusting yourself when you make decisions, when you communicate to people how you feel. I don't want to go out tonight, I want to rest. Or I do want to go out because I want to be with friends. I want to go out and I want to have great food tonight. I don't want to eat poorly. I want to consume great amounts of water, because more than 1/3 of Canadians are, actually it's almost a half now, that was years ago, that study, are chronically dehydrated. Imagine that. Imagine all the Tim Hortons franchises out there that are like, we're sipping on coffee, caffeine. I don't know, there's no correlation there, right? I believe that your health and your well-being is so important. And I believe that to be true because I am living proof of that. After I treated myself like a garbage truck back in 1999, in 2003, I had to have the tip of my toe surgically removed because I didn't treat the infection. But it wasn't about the infection. It was about I didn't treat myself very well. I didn't eat very well. I therefore didn't treat my gut very well. And my gut was a mess. It was an absolute disaster. It was an emotional disaster. And it was physically not great down there. But it is so much better now. And I'm so proud of the work that I've done to get to this point, to be able to share to you what it's like, so that I can support you, so that I can support your journey, okay? And I love doing that. The proof is in you. The proof is in the pudding. You are the evidence and the proof that you need to be able to do this. What am I doing, Jesse? You've said a lot of things here. Okay, get on track. Get on track, Jesse. I'm saying that the choices that you make, the food that you eat, the social media that you consume, choose wisely. Choose the stuff that makes you feel good. Choose the stuff that heals you. Choose what is good for you. Choose your friends wisely. Choose your family wisely too, because some of them talk sick, which is something that we've all adopted, including myself to some degree. And when we talk sick to ourselves, we are toxic. See what I mean? Health is wealth. When we tell ourselves we are healthy, when we affirm that every day, when we make choices by the food that we eat, I am worthy of eating this organic meal that I've put together, and I'm worthy of spending the money on it because my health depends upon it. Not, well, I'm gonna buy the commercially grade GMO sprayed bananas. And I'm also going to buy the rice that has come out of, I have no idea, somewhere where crops are sprayed with glyphosate. So much so. Or I have no time tomorrow morning and I'm just going to stop at a drive-thru. Imagine stopping at a drive-thru. I'm going to stop at a drive-thru, pick up a coffee, kick my lymph system, my liver into overdrive, caffeinate it, make it so rough that then I just throw any old thing in there like a muffin just to hold the place of food being processed so that I'm not hungry. Imagine that. We're so disconnected from the fun of food, which is taste, but of the fun of who we are. I've talked about a lot of things here, and I'm going to bring it in. If you don't look after your health now, you're going to be looking after your illness later. And it starts with the food that you eat, the ingredients that you read on the back, the choices that you make, and the friendships that you have in life. It starts with the career, living your best self, which is, if you are not in a job where you really are being true to yourself, you are depleting yourself of that energy, that life force energy. Do something that you enjoy. Make the things that you need to make. Contact the people that you need to contact. Surround yourself with friends, family, and people who are going to help you stay successful, become successful, and they're also going to hold you accountable to the things that you say that you're going to do. My friends do. They call me out on my BS all over. In fact, some of you have called me out on some of BS belief system in some of these videos. And it hasn't been bad. It's been great feedback. It keeps me in check. It keeps me in line. Okay, I'm going to get to the end of this video now. If you would like some support with this, and I know I've talked about lots of things, and this was more like a great talk to your brother Jesse tonight, but I want to say that you can count on me. You can count on me for support. You can reach out to Valiant Wellness at Valiant Wellness. You can also talk to me through the website, which is thevaliantlifestyle.com. I'd be happy to hear from you. Have a great evening, have a great morning, and have a great afternoon.